collectible giveaway on this YouTube channel, Big Collectibles. And by the end of this video, you're going to discover what are people Googling most that is related to collectibles on Veve. And we're going to go ahead and try to determine with this information what is going to be the most valuable, most profitable return on investment on any of these digital NFTs, any of these digital assets. So let's go ahead and get right into it, see what's popping, see what's going on. And this video, as usual, is being promoted by Dokta Strange. Link in the description to his Spotify, his YouTube. Drop him a follow, give him a try. So, very first, we're going to go ahead and check out Disney. Let's see what is Disney. Okay, very good. Let's compare it to Marvel. We're going straight to the point. Straight to the point. So we see Disney has about 3 times the amount of search volume on Google, the Google machine. Okay? And in the background, we've got kids. Background, that's just how it's going to be because it's the holiday season. Now, what else can we search? What else can we search? Marvel, do you think comics? I think comics is gonna be even less. What else do we have here? Look, we'll do. Oh no, we'll do Batman or DC. DC Comics. Let's see DC Comics. DC Comics.
Mine has a doggy in.
Yeah, I mean it's just it is what it is. Let's see NFT.
Where's the doggy?
Let's see what NFT, non-fungible token, NFT. In between Marvel and but you can see it's on a upswing. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say okay. One last thing. Just so you can see sports. Cards, which supposedly are gonna be coming. So sports cards is purple. It's on the same playing field as DC Comics. All right, just so you can, have an idea. Let me remove sports cards and let me go ahead and put football. We know football specific is gonna see more love than just sports cards. Not a lot of people. There you go. So now we put things in perspective. Football. You can see how football part of the season is actually below Disney. But then during the football season, you can see towards the ending of August or mid-August, it starts to creep up, and by the end of August, it's way up there. Okay? So you can see the difference. So now we have an idea of what the demand, because the demand is what dictates the value. So what are they familiar with? What are they searching? What is on their mind? It's Disney and football, but you can see it's not sports cards, it's just football in general. So, just so you can get an idea. But obviously we don't have football on the app just yet. So let's go ahead and remove it. And look, let's just see. Okay, so Disney for what's already on the app. But now when sports comes, when you're talking about sports tickets coming to Veve, collectibles, athletes, cards, whatever. They've already announced athletes, right? So when that happens, that's something whether you are interested in it or not, you should pay attention to it. Because there's a whole lot of other people. You think Disney has a lot of search volume. Look, whether you like it or not, football is killing it. It's killing it. It's more. Right? Oh, boy. What is this? All right, hold on. So now that we saw that, as much as I would like to say Marvel or, how I'm very partial to the whole Miles Morales when he comes out with his own comic book. His own movie. I think that's going to be hot. That's going to be crazy. And it's going to see love. But look, as a whole, Disney is destroying Marvel as a search. So let's look at at the collectibles, and we saw Marvel comics and stuff is not as popular as the actual. So, oh, you know what? Let's check Star Wars. Let's go back and check Star Wars. All right, here we go. We're back in it. Star Wars. Now let's see. Star Wars is gonna be purple. So you see Star Wars. Star Wars gets some love above Marvel, but for the most part is below. We don't have any movies. I guess right now there are some shows. Sorry about the background noise. So, you know what? We're family, right? We got to just work with it. All right, let's go back to the Veve app. All right, so okay, so and look, this is, I kid you not, this is not planned or anything, right? So I just want to mention something. So by the way, before I mention that, the Star Wars is below. So it's Disney. It's Disney as a whole. You know, not so much Star Wars, but it's the Disney in general. And who's the closest to what Disney represents here as an NFT? It's obviously the Walt, and it's 8.6 thousand. I saw this up to, I think, all the way up to 14. I think was the highest. Don't quote me on that, but this was at least 12. At least 12. I know for a fact. I'm trying to remember if it went above to 14. I think it did, but I could be wrong. But at least 12. This is so right here. I would think longevity, long term. You may be able to scoop one of these up if you have that cash flow. Now, if you have that budget, that type of investment, I think that in the long term, this is probably going to see a lot. But now, when that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So in order for you to 100x. I'm sorry, to get 100% return to double your money. Is this going to be a $17,000 NFT in let's just say in 5 years? Is this going to double your money? 17,000? I think it will. Absolutely. I think in 5 years this could be one of those, first Disney. We see the love for Disney. This could be a $50,000 NFT. I could see that. Some people are even saying 100,000. I don't know. In 5 years, 100,000 seems like a lot of money. It really does. But look at, Charizards. Those things are, I saw one. I mean, not anymore, but I saw one not even that long ago, like a year ago, sell for like 500,000. Right? It was like 450, I think it was. So, Charizard versus Walt. We see. You know what? Let's check it. All right, so we're adding Pokemon, right? Let's see Pokemon. Where does Pokemon stack up? Now we're just doing a check. Pokemon came up in the purple. We see, look, it's down. All right, let's go back. So, okay, so just looking at that, I can see this being, you can maybe get 5x, 5 times your investment. If you were to scoop this up, wait 5 years, I can see it happening. Absolutely. But is that going to be the best return? Again, it's hard to say. Nobody. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball. But just looking at the demand, I like this purchase. I like it. But when we looked at the demand, what was in second place? It was Marvel, and Star Wars at times spiked above it at times. But for the most part, it was Marvel. So if you don't have this type of money to invest in something like this, maybe one of the other golden moments you may want to get into, but look, we saw Star Wars spike up above R2D2. Let's see what R2D2 is going for. R2D2 is 1,800. I think that this is another good buy because we saw the love that Star Wars would get. We see how much Disney in general is getting search volume. But when it comes to comics, you guys already know. Looking at the demand, I like the Walt. I like the R2D2 because of the spike that I saw in Star Wars. I really do. I like, but you know what? This I like this rare, absolutely. I mean, this is again, it's a first appearance. It's let's see how much is the Mickey Sorcerer's hat going for right now. It's 2,700. I think this is another one. Again, look at the demand. Personally, I don't collect Disney. I don't. I collect Marvel. But we got to keep it real. The numbers don't lie. That's what people are searching.
Oh my god.
But so we saw. I like the hat, first appearance. It's a rare. It's a rare. Again, the Walt. Yeah, now you know the R2D2. We saw Star Wars. Now Marvel's getting love. So as far as Marvel is concerned, if I had to go with Marvel, you see, and that's the thing. I would, you know, that Walt is expensive. Coming in with my type of budget, you know, let's just say I had a few thousand to invest, I would get the R2D2. I would get the Sorcerer's hat, and you know I would try to diversify. You know, and then I would try to get what I think is the best comic.
Oh,
and it would be
disgusting.
Obviously the first Marvel comic that ever came out as an NFT. And this is a classic book right here. You can't go wrong with the very first one. The common is going for $92. Wow, that's pretty amazing because a couple of days ago this was only a $50 book. The uncommon, what are we working with? $194, $462, and then $1,200 for the ultra rare, and then for the secret rare you're looking at $34. I mean 34. Wow, I wish $34,000. So depending on what kind of budget you're working with, you have different prices, but why not get a few of these commons? Because again, what is going to have the best return, the best ROI? Is it that secret rare? So let's just say if you want let's just say you want a 3x. This is going to have to get to $100,000. Is this a $100,000 book? It could be. It could be, but at that point, man, that's a lot of money. 3x, 100 grand. Or is it more likely that you see the common reach $300? I would see the common reach $300 first or easier than the secret rare reaching 100 grand. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just, you know, $300 I can see that more happening first or more likely, easier to happen. So I would get these commons. We're looking at the ROI. We're looking at that. Look, everybody has, you know, their own budget, their own whatever. $34,000 is a lot of money. But this is the first Marvel NFT. I would go ahead and try to scoop up a few of these commons. Absolutely. Wow. And to think that these were selling for $4 and $5 when I joined Veve. I scooped up 3. Strange, actually, I scooped up 2. Strange gave me 1 because nobody wanted them. If I would have known, obviously, I would have emptied the bank account, scooped up all of these. But nobody knew. Nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. If you hear saying, "Oh, I know everything," oh yeah, then you know, all right, you're gonna become a billionaire because you're gonna know the future. So look, this is what I think. I think the R2D2, the Sorcerer's hat, and I think the Wall again. Everybody's budget, and I think any one of these Marvel comics. When we're looking at the demand, we're looking at what is most popular on the Google machine. That's what people are Googling. A lot of these people still don't even know what NFT is. Again, let's look at one last thing before we end the video. Okay, we're looking at what are people searching? Again, the blue is the Disney. Star Wars is green. Marvel is red. We see Marvel is pretty much second place. Third place is Star Wars. NFT is below that. Now you can see it looks like it's about to overtake Star Wars. We're early. We're early. A lot of these people don't even know what an NFT is just yet. So those are the digital assets from Veve that I think are the best long-term investments right now. If I could swing it, I would scoop up a few of those. Again, I'm very partial to the Miles Morales book because the movie hasn't come out, and I really do think that when that movie comes out, we're going to see it go up. Just want to share this information because this is vital. Look at what people are searching, what people are really interested in. The demand is going to directly correlate. Once everybody knows, when the acronym NFT is a household term that in every house, everybody knows what an NFT is. These people that are searching this, they're going to also start searching for their most favorite brand, their favorite IP as an NFT. And we see Disney has the most following, the highest following. And these people, they're going to come through and say, what was the first NFT? Some can afford it, some can't. What can I afford? Oh, I can do a Star Wars, R2D2, CP3O. Or I can do a Sorcerer's Hat, Elsa. I didn't look at Elsa, but I see the Sorcerer's Hat being a better investment. And I have a theory behind some of these golden moments, rares, that I'm gonna make a video about. But I just want to share this. This is important. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck in all of your collectible investments. Let them all be profitable.